Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks and the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock. Management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup, and I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
Here we go, here we go! The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify.
Honestly, I thought he was a little more open than that, so
we're
my
able to move
fault.
forward.
Let's go. On play action, here's Brady. First down throw there is incomplete.
He's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside.
Who's your running back?
A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Patriot.
No, I couldn't see his name.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the give, this is Mixon. And he'll be taken down. But we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. Here's Brady. And he'll take it on in. Rob Gronkowski. Touchdown, New England.
Damn, you got Gronkowski, too?
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. Shaq. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Nah, they actually have a card that's wide receiver as Ray Lewis.
Drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup.
Nah, it's the card that they give you.
It takes a certain guy in that slot
I'm telling you, they do.
to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless.
Look, I'm telling you, they gave me that card. I did.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run. And
Okay.
they were able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
No, I'm telling you, I did not. I did not. I didn't bite.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Moving outside the pocket, he's going to keep it himself. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
So after 1, the Patriots out on top. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Brady to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Patriots are going to recover.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. you've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
That's good. More on Patriots. First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon.
Let's go. Ring it.
Here's a run. He slams it in there, and he is in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, New England. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Patriots will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
21. Panthers nothing. Morton Anderson to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on, set. 70 Timber with Dragon 60. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Second and 10.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
70 Lions. Warriors 70. Get up.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's caught by the great tight end and broadcaster, Greg Olsen.
10 yards.
It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Buffalo 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Let go.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Get it. Ready.
Up the middle they go.
Let him get off.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Darian Porter in on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now second and 6
Let's go.
at the Patriots' 39-yard line.
Back to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corners. And the Patriots are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw is Brady. A short pass taken in by Gronk. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 26
That
yards.
one good for 26 yards.
That's good. More on Patriots.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first
A gain
and 10.
of 26 yards.
Pass to 60. Pass
First
to 60.
down, Patriots.
Off the play fake, here's Brady. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score! Rob Gronkowski. Touchdown, Patriots. His second touchdown of this first half. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. He'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pick.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Just shy of midfield, here's second down. Now, Brady. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, New England.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Brady set to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He keeps it himself. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. A second effort, and he is in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, New England. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The PAT, up and good. And the Pats stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? Ready. Cowboy 80. Let go.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain.
6-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 60 biceps, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Got it. Ready?
3rd and long.
Come on.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run here with Mixon. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Panther 60. Cowboy 80.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
To throw, it's Brady. That's going to be caught. Good pick up there. He goes horizontal at the end, trying to maximize the gain. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Mixon. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll run with Mixon. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard. They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out of the way. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So it's a road win here for the Patriots. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game, in perfect harmony.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready? Ready.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 3.
70 Lions.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see the big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
He's got Lewis. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man.
Drop the rhythm and drop the bass.
You can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could be the one on your new addiction. It's all in my head, but I want non-fiction. I don't want the world, but I'll take this city. Who can blame a girl? Call me hot, not pretty. Baby, do you like this beat? I'm made so you dance with me. It's like 199 degrees when you're with me. H-O-T-T-O-G-O, snapping, clapping, touch toes. Raise your hands, now body roll. Dance it out, you're hot to go. H-O-T-T-O-G-O, snapping, clapping, touch toes. Raise your hands, now body roll. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. H-O-T-T-O-G-O, you can take me high to go. H-O-T-T-O-G-O, you can take me high to go. I woke up alone, staring at my ceiling.
This is the Madden Championship Series brought to you by USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA, proud to serve the military and their families. And we join you from USAA Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
And spins away. Still going. They can't stop him. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator and you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the gun on third down, Newton. They'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Now a give, right side, McCaffrey. Down at the 35, it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
70 Rangers, 70, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They fake the give, Newton. Complete, this is Lewis. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Here we go.
Now it's Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Down inside the 10. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
Cowboy 80. Viking 80.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. Only a yard that time, second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. As they'll see what they can do on third and goal. Now they'll change things up.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
McCaffrey, touchdown. Morton Anderson now for the extra point. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Looking to put a drive together.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And bulldozing his way through.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That ball caught by Harrison. And he'll go out of bounds yards in the red zone just inside the 20. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. RG3 outside of the pocket. You know that's where he can be really dangerous with the feet or near the arm.
And that scares defenses in a big way because his ability to break ranks and still make big throws, or as you suggested, take off and go. How do you defend that when he's on his game?
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
back to Mixon on second down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have tied the ball game.
Okay, they went for the fades off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 or the 18? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 45 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Not only an explosive play, but an explosive run. I mean, broken tackles along the way to pick up that yardage.
The way things kept churning for him. Feet were moving. The legs were driving. Looks like someone who spent his offseason working on hill work, running through sand, all the things that you want to build up those leg muscles.
Here's Newton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
They snap it to Newton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Griffin. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll try and do this himself. Pass to the sideline and pull it in. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. gets it. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
Here's Griffin. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. RG3. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Griffin will try and throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8.
Visitors 6.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. A gain there of 21 yards.
Results in a first down.
Let's go, let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
A gain of 12 yards.
And now they'll shift things around.
First down.
They go play action. Griffin. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. That's the Hall of Famer, former Steeler great Troy Polamalu. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
Let's go.
That's good for Falcons.
The Eagles.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Oh, he fakes the spike. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will get out of bounds and pick up the first down. So they catch the defense napping, and the fake spike works to move the chains.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. He'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Griffin. He'll get that complete to Harrison. So the completion good for 7 there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a gain of 7.
To throw is RG3. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 77 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Second down and 8.
18, Pioneer. Let's go now.
Now Newton. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Come on. Set. Go.
Now Newton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Here now, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? Here's Newton. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's got it. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. As his guys are able to regain the lead. And oh, can you believe it? He misses another one. His 3rd so far. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Griffin. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the 1st down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. Mixon with a 1st down carry. Well, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A big play here. 3rd and 2. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now a stoppage here. We'll get another timeout. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Griffin going to keep it himself. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. Here's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Griffin. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by him.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Newton. That'll be caught. It's caught. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Newton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. Cam to throw. They'll get this one to Cobb, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Newton. Open man, this is Lewis. And he's across for a touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up.
That is intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Here's first down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Griffin. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Good game, good game.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Now RG3. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get into the end zone. So that pushes the lead up to 4. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Boy, a bad break. Just got the lead on the touchdown, and now they're going to have to go on defense at the 40-yard line here as things get good in the 4th quarter. 3 ticks remain. This is it here.
Get it. Hawk 70. Up 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
One last throw here for Newton. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed some...
No, it is super step.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that fuck romance is outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't say much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I hit myself up, that's maybe.